we have Vinit Bolinjkar joining us on the show. Now, Vinit, we are getting a lot of feedback about a pocket of large Adani group of stocks which have attended few conferences lately. One of the biggest domestic funds and AMCs have conducted an investor conference last week, Motilal Oswal, and we saw good participation from funds and commentary. I want to understand from you, in light of what has happened, funds have come in, regulatory part, how do the fundamentals stack up now? They have kind of, withshook everything and are standing strong. How are you analyzing the interest of the market and the commentary which has come in from the management also recently regarding the business momentum?
See, I would just draw your attention to two corporate actions that took place. One is the takeover of Sanghi Industries, and the second was the 4,000 crore capex for the Adani power plant. Now, these are big ticket investments that took place after the Hindenburg fiasco. And that really tells you in terms of the ability of the group to recoup itself and continue in its aggressive journey of organic as well as inorganic growth opportunities. Now, I believe that Adani Ports, as the one of the flagship companies of the group, offers fantastic value. And it is a very good fit with the geostrategic interests of the nation. So if you see, they've taken Haifa port. There is a dry port coming up in Egypt, and India is also in talks with Greece to, take over the port at Piraeus. Now, if that were to happen, Adani, with its string of pearl strategies on the Indian subcontinent, along with its acquisition of the Haifa port, and possibly, they've evinced interest in also owning the port at in Greece. And if they were to get that, so even if that does not materialize, I think they're very well there on the alternative route to the Silk and Belt Road initiative of the China. And apart from that, if you also look at the events that are unfolding in China, their economy is actually crashing. That's a talk for another session. But I believe that India is well placed to replace China as the manufacturing capital of the world. We are already among the top 5 exporters globally, and that speaks volumes for India's growth, and that portends well for Adani Ports. If you look at the other group companies, Adani Enterprises, Adani Energy Solutions, they're well on track to establish India's initiative for the green hydrogen, or the green energy revolution, if I may call it. So Adani Energy Solutions, with its rapid growth in seeking assets for transmission, and Adani Enterprises with its $50 billion investment that they plan to have over the next few years, to set up a 10 million ton green hydrogen end-to-end supply chain, augurs very well for this thing. Apart from that, we also have a number of initiatives in Adani Enterprises where they have, incubated businesses like copper, coal to PVC. We talk of the airports business, and they've also evinced interest to build a Pune International Airport. So the appetite for growth has not gone away. In fact, the group has consolidated itself and is well on its way to build. So I think these three businesses augur very well for the company. As far as Adani Green and Adani Gas are concerned, Adani Gas, we all know that India is moving very rapidly to a gas-based economy from an LPG economy or a cylinder economy, and they won a lot of geographies. So execution is what is going to happen out there. And as far as Adani Green is concerned, they need to get their debt on track. When I mean get the debt on track, they need to get their debt refinanced. Once they're able to get that done, I think the next rally in Adani Green will obviously take off. They have ambitious plans to do about 40 gigawatts by 2035.
Right.
So I think all these companies augur well in their own
Vinit,
perspective.
Vinit, I want to understand from you which are the top two bets, if I would say, on a long term basis, should be a part of the portfolio within that, and what kind of appreciation can we see in them based on the strong fundamentals, in your view?
So prior to Hindenburg, one point that happened, we were expecting Adani Ports to double its value. That was our takeaway. And Adani Enterprises is the other one which we will go with. We believe that Adani Enterprises has got significant levers that will be a long-term wealth creator over the next 7 to 8 years.
All right, Vinit, we'll let you go on that one. Thanks so much for your time.